On this Nova Scotia wharf, one retired fisherman makes it clear he's no fan of Donald Trump's trade policies.
I think it's terrible. People are making their living, and it's just killing them.
He supports the Prime Minister's move to retaliate with Canadian countermeasures, including a 25% tariff on some imported American seafoods, such as lobster, starting September 8th. A move Maine's governor blames on Trump. In retaliation for Trump's dumb trade war, Janet Mills wrote online, Canada plans to implement tariffs on Maine's lobster and forest industries, which she called the foundations of the state's economy.
We had absolutely no consultation or indications from the federal government.
If the retaliatory tariffs become reality, it's a problem for processors who import large volumes of American seafood like Maine lobster to fill the gaps between Atlantic fishing seasons.
There's a lot of movement back and forth of live lobster that ebbs and flows along with the supply lines,
adding disruption and extra cost, an expense the Lobster Council of Canada says companies can recoup from the federal government if they have the cash flow to pay the tariffs up front. If not,
if they decide to close early, they won't be open to process the Southwest Nova Scotia and New Brunswick lobster. So that, there are ripple effects.
Even those not directly affected by these counter tariffs are worried. That's because there's concern the Trump administration could decide to hit back against Canadian seafood.
And if that happens, that's going to have a significant impact on our company and will have significant impacts on probably every seafood company in Atlantic Canada.
We're hoping that cooler heads will prevail before September 8th.
Since trade tensions with Donald Trump began, seafood had largely escaped tariffs. Now that it is on the table, the industry hopes there's still time to take tariffs off the menu. Heidi Petracek, Global News, Eastern Passage, Nova Scotia.